Good day, Libra. This will be a short summary of your August 2023 horoscope inclusive of some major aspects from this past March 2023 that are important to note. I am doing short summaries for the month of August for each sign as I am just launching this channel, but future videos will be more detailed in content with tighter structure. Let's get straight into your August 2023 horoscope summary. I would like to first note the movement of Aries into the North Node, particularly for you Libra, because you are, after all about the balance of relationships. Your identity is tied to this even if you are single, relationships are front of mind for you. And Aries does rule your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, marriage or anyone who holds up a mirror to you. Aries made this move affecting your 7th house on or about July 18th and it will be camped there until January 2025. This will bring back a familiarity from about 18 years ago and a decision is imminent about the other person on your scale. Since Aries is the me first sign valuing freedom and independence so that you're balancing the scale is not only for yourself but for the both of you being together. This decision can be liberating, again, not only for you but for the both of you together or if need be separately. Like I said, there is karma here from 18 years ago of being owed or you owe. The important thing to navigate through this is facing the intimate truth and being honest and fair about everything. You got this, Libra. Now, let's look back to this past March as we had two major aspects that happened. First, Pluto moved out of Capricorn and your 4th house of family, foundation, parents, physical home structure or locality in the 4th house also aspects the psyche. Pluto in Capricorn has been in your 4th house slowly grinding its way through since 2008/2009. So, you have been empowered about family and foundation because things changed here adding or subtracting from this house putting you in a stronger position. Pluto is a serious planet bring weighty decisions and changes, so you could have been in a somber place at times during this transit, but it has empowered you. By the way, sometimes I like to explain some words that, I think, are used or understood superficially. So, for example, when I say empowered in relation to Pluto transforming your 4th house of family and psyche, I mean when you were enveloped in some heavy aspects of maybe depression, anxiety, or fear. Pluto rules fear and power, you were able to overcome them time and time again stripping away the fear you had over the last 15 years regarding family, and what doesn't take you out makes you stronger. So, the fear of someone or something powerful that you fled from, Pluto forced you to face it and that power over you vanished when you stopped being fearful of it. I hope that makes sense, Libra, because you are such a kind thoughtful person always wanting the person opposite you to be equally happy as you. Moving on, Pluto left methodical slow and steady Capricorn this past March and entered the faster and the surprising energy of Aquarius which rules your 5th house of love, romance, children, creativity, pets and gambling. For most of you, the theme will center around your children or having children and the rest of you it may be one or a combination of love, romance, creativity, and or pets. Now, the past 2.5 years you've had a slight taste of issues or obstacles regarding children and creativity since Saturn has been in Aquarius for the last 2.5 years, and it moved on to Pisces in March. You are either dealing with issues between you and a child or having children or you may have been dealing with your child having problems of their own that seemed restrictive and heavy. In any case, that has ended and the relationship between you and your children has been transformed. Now, Pluto is taking over Aquarius and your 5th house for a deeper transformation. This is a slow change as it'll take Pluto 20 years, this time around, to complete its tour of Aquarius rather than the normal 15 years. Why? Because Pluto will retrograde back and forth into Capricorn and Aquarius giving us all time to adjust to this big change. What should you expect from Pluto's transit in Aquarius and your fifth house of children and creativity? It will be mainly a power play between the two of you, with the main factor being fear. This is what you will learn to overcome and thus become empowered. As it is Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, these power plays will have a surprising, shocking or electrifying feel to them. It could involve money or values, the internet, or learning surprising things about your child, from a group or through electronic communication. Another example might be abruptly finding things out by accident through a wrong text or someone not hanging up and you hearing how they really feel. In any case, I'm sure you get the picture. The last thing I will mention about this Pluto in Aquarius transit and your fifth house is there or your need for freedom, so they or you may pull back and you have to try to control your fear of not letting go. Okay, I'll stop there, for now. 2 full moons in beginning and end of August, Mercury retrograde in August/September and Venus in Leo retrograde until October. Full moons are endings, culmination or fruitions, but some say full moons illuminates and others point to concealment of something. I think the truth may lay somewhere in between. In any case, the first full moon in the beginning of August, as I upload this video, is in Aquarius, and again it is about your fifth house of children and creativity. If you have Aquarius factors in your natal chart, this full moon's activity will be pivotal because it will have an epic power structure shift by January 2024. The second full moon will be in Pisces, which is your sixth house of health, routine, service to others and balance of your day. Since Saturn entered Pisces back in March, you probably know what restrictions or obstacles came about regarding your health and daily routine. This full moon in Pisces at the end of August is a super blue moon and will give you a clue about what will end or culminate with Saturn's current tour of Pisces for the next 2.5 years. Touching on Venus retrograde in Leo, which will be the main theme of August for you, Libra, as you are ruled by Venus. Venus will affect your 11th house of friends, groups, associations, clan, and your future plans and dreams. Venus is retrograde in Leo until October, so hold off on any major decisions regarding your 11th house as Venus swings back, giving you new information. Mercury's retrograde is in Virgo and will be out of its shadow direct by late September, early October. This is also a noteworthy aspect as Virgo is ruled by the higher octave of Mercury, which rules communication and travel. Virgo rules your 12th house of secrets, spirituality, hospitals, and the unknown. This is also a psychological house. You may be confused or trying to solve a puzzle in this area, and information is forthcoming, so be patient. The best for last. Mars will enter Libra on August 28th, and it's all about you, your reputation, image, brand, name and profile. You can be indecisive about decisions, and the universe is making sure some kind of decision, agreement, carve up is to be had about your name and profile, because the South Node is in Libra and so is Ceres, and at the end of August the planet of war, Mars, enters your sign too. Count on a relaunch by mid-September of your first house of self if you have Aries factors in your natal chart. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the face-off with your other half, as your identity is intertwined and completed by your partnerships. So when Mars enters your sign and lights the fire of urgency, it is also about the mano a mano with your partner and your name/profile/image, and for some of you something will be officially validated in this area. I will end here because I was promising short summaries because I have to upload the other signs and I went over on yours. But, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and found it informative, please give it a like. And, if you would like to be informed on future uploads, blogs, live shows and merchandise I'll be launching, or if you just want to be part of a community I'm trying to build, consider subscribing. Thank you.